Sit, please. Okay, so boys and girls, facing the whiteboard, Haley, facing the whiteboard. Okay, we're gonna talk about what we saw with our liquids. We're gonna go to our question that says, what happens when you mix two liquids together? Remember, that's what we were trying to figure out at our tables? So, can I ask you guys a question? Who can tell me when we mixed the first time we mixed the two liquids and the second time we mixed them, did the same thing happen? Can someone tell me what was different about the liquids? Who can tell me what was different about the two different investigations that we did? Gabby?
When we put the oil in the red water, it didn't mix and just stayed there and made bubbles and sticks, and there's some red at the bottom, some yellow, some orange.
Good. Does anyone else have anything else to add to that? Connor?
On the last one with the red and the green fluid, when you mixed it, when you put the green into the red, it made purple.
It made purple.
It made it look like root beer.
Yeah, it did look a little bit like root beer. Tino, do you have something else to say?
The reason why they didn't change the same colors because the different colors, so they changed different colors.
Wait, can you repeat that again?
The different colors,
Wait,
so they
hold on,
changed
Tina.
the colors.
They're different colors, so they change colors when they mix? All right, Allison and Gabby. Girls and boys, let's be respectful. Whenever we raise our hands, we want to say everyone to be listening to us. Tyler, not going to ask you again, or it's person mood.
That's why.
So let's make sure that whenever somebody else is talking, we give them the same respect that we would want to have if we were the ones talking, right? Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys, like we did on Monday, let's talk about what we can say happened with the oil and the water. Who can raise their hand and tell me what happened when we mixed these two liquids? Who can tell me what they saw happen when we mixed these two liquids together? Lily?
The oil stayed at the top.
The oil stayed at the top. Good. So, first of all, let's make sure that both of these are liquids. Who thinks they can tell me why the oil is a liquid? Tino?
It's a type of water.
It's a type of water. Well, Gabby, you have something to add to that?
It takes the shape of its container.
Takes the shape of its container. Perfect.
It used to be in a cup, but smaller cup, but now it's in a bigger cup.
Good. So Gab's right. It takes the shape of its container, so we know that has to be a liquid, right? Who can raise their hand and tell me why we know that the red water is a liquid? Does anyone know why the red water is a liquid? Ryan? Forget? Anybody else help Ryan out? Allison?
Because it takes the shape of its container.
Perfect.
Just like I said.
Perfect. So that's how we know that these two things are liquids. So, boys and girls, I'm going to teach you, before we continue talking about this really quick, I'm going to teach you two different science terms that we can talk about. I'm going to tell you what a mixture means and what a solution means. Those are two big words that scientists use, okay? But when we are talking about a mixture, we are talking about like what we saw on Monday with our solids. Could we separate our solids on Mondays? After we mix them together, would it have been easy to separate them?
Yes.
Yeah? Why do you think it would have been easy? Can somebody raise their hand and tell me why it would have been easy? Sophia?
Because they're harder than the liquids, and they're easier to take out because the liquids are wet and it's hard.
Good.
But it's easier for
Very good. Does anybody else want to add anything to Sophia, or do we, what Sophia said, or do we agree? Zoe?